What's going on, guys? It's Kicks and Flips here, and today we're going over the top must-have sneakers for all sneakerheads. You need these in your collection, whether it be for how iconic it is, how clean it looks, how fire it goes with fit, or any other reason that I'll get into when we get to its number. So I'm not too sure how long this video is going to be. It might be slightly longer because it's top 10 list. It's not top 5, or it's not a few quick tips like my other videos were. So this one might be a little longer. As usual, I will have a Cash App code hidden somewhere in this video, so make sure you find that. Leave it in a comment down below as well as your Cash App tag, and I'll be sending $5 to the first person I see who comments it. So number 1, we have the Jordan 1. Honestly, you can do almost any Jordan 1 and it would go hard, but I specifically like the Breads or Chicagos or any of them with red on it. I don't know why. With the Jordan 1 model in specific, my eyes are really attracted to certain colorways with certain shoes, like as the 11s, which we'll get into in a minute. Like I really like the gray colorways or black, but with the Jordan 1 colorways, I say the red goes the hardest. Like the Breads, especially the patent Breads that just recently dropped, those are pretty heat, and these just go with a lot of outfits, and they're also one of the OGs and the most iconic sneakers in the game. Number 2, Jordan 11s. Another one from the many iconic sneakers in the Jordan collection. These go so hard with the patent leather trim, and the cool grays are one of my favorite sneaker releases in recent time. I wear those pretty often, honestly, and I have a lot of shoes that I'd say most of them honestly just kind of chill on the shelf in like a display case just to look good in my collection. I have a lot of dead stock shoes, but the cool grays I just have to break out. I actually have 2 pairs of cool grays. One I wear all the time, the other one I have yet to wear. And there's also many other great colorways in the Jordan 11 category besides the cool grays, such as the forever sought after and historic Space Jams, the Breads. Almost all the 11 colorways you can't really go wrong with, and these specifically, compared to a lot of the other shoes, have a real premium feel to them that really stands out to me among other shoes and even other Jordans. Number 3, the Jordan 4. Now I figured I would just group together all the Jordans real quick at the beginning of the video. So it's going to be the last Jordan we have on this top 10 list, because it'd be so easy to include like the 3s, the 12s. Like there's so many iconic Jordan shoes, but I feel like I have to have the 4s in here. They're just so fresh with colors like the UNCs, the Lightnings, Red Thunders. They're just so fire, and you gotta have at least 1 or 2 of these that I just listed in your collection. Number 4, we have Dunk. These are a classic and have so many colorways to choose from. These go with so many fits, almost any, if you have the correct color of Dunk to go with it. And they're just so clean and have a newly found popularity in the community. Many non-sneakerheads have picked these up, and resale prices are sky high on these. Many go for double or triple retail, and certain pairs such as the Syracuse Dunks, which I have, were at one point going for around 5 to 6 times their original value. Unfortunately for me, I have worn my Syracuse Dunks, so I couldn't sell them whenever the resale value was up in the almost $700, and now they've lowered down, but it's still over double the original price of Dunks, which is $1 to $110, which is around $100 to $110. Number 5, we got the Force. You already know these are sneakerheads dailies, the beaters, the normal shoe wear, but yet the OG sneaker that every collection needs. The iconic, simple, and clean all-white Air Force 1 is just so versatile, cheap, and are the perfect daily sneaker when not trying to show off and just wanting to keep a clean, cool fit for the day. 100% this should be one of the very first shoes you buy when starting off your collection. Number 6, we have a nice pair of slides such as Yeezy or Tommy Hilfigers. Now the brand for these doesn't matter too much, which is why it's kind of a broad category, but everyone knows as a sneakerhead you got to be ready for all seasons. And we know a nice pair of slides go hard in the summertime and can go well with so many fits. Just like the Forces, these are a necessity, mainly for how versatile they are, but they also get some bonus points for comfortability. I personally have both Yeezy slides and foam runners. However, there are many substitutes for these. I would just recommend staying true to the sneakerhead culture and getting something kind of stylish or even slightly flashy with the branding. Essentially, just don't go with some beaters or Walmart slides and you'll be good. At number 7, we got Yeezys. Building off of the previous mentioned foam runners, you gotta have a pair of traditional Yeezy 350s. While all the Kanye drama as of recent may have made these die down slightly in hype, you can't deny the shoe's overall impact it had on the sneaker culture, specifically a few years ago. This shoe used to be a grail for many, including me. Specifically, I wanted the Oreo V2s back in the day, and now they're accessible at a much better price than they ever were. For sure pick these up, as they're a staple in many people's collection, and everyone that's been in the game for a few years also remembers how hyped these are, and they're really comfortable as well. Number 8. Dress style loafers. Once again, as a true sneakerhead, you have to have a shoe to pull out during all occasions. This might not fit the typical streetwear style that many go for. However, as a professional businessman or any formal occasion, you're going to want to have a nice, expensive pair of loafers or formal wear shoes. Coming in at number 9, Ultra Boost. These are great for comfortability, and while Yeezys do have the boost in them, I feel the all-white Ultra Boosts are one of the most comfy shoes I've ever personally worn, and I've worn both these and Yeezys. I have a few pairs of both. These also get a +1 in versatility, as you can pair these in a nicer outfit or jeans, or even wear them with some baggy sweats around the house. Now, there is some wild and out there colorways with this one, but I recommend sticking to plain white or black, or whatever solid color that you might like. So at the final number 10 spot, we have 2 of them, and they kind of fit in the same category, which I'm going to elaborate on in a minute, but we got Converse / New Balance. This is a controversial one, however, I'm going to leave these on here anyways because I can, and I'm going to explain to you why I choose these. So for one, they're both good everyday wear that aren't too costly, and they can be used as beaters on top of going with most outfits and being comfortable. New Balance has a newfound place in the trending styles, and while they used to be seen as dad shoes, they now have some pretty dope options such as the New Balance 550s, and Converse Chuck Taylors have been always iconic, and I specifically really recommend and really like, honestly, the Como des Garçons collaboration with Chuck Taylor. And that's all that I have for you guys today. Keep in mind, these are my personal opinions on the top 10 sneakers that every sneakerhead needs and should have. And honestly, every person in general should own if you're interested in shoe or style culture. If I missed anything, be sure to comment down below what you would have changed, as well as your personal top 10 list. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the flip.